only interested in extracting resources. We want to partner with you to create local value chains, to create good jobs here in Africa.
Get out of this place. Damn bloody fool.
Welcome to another episode of The Fear of the West, when Africa finally wakes up. Well,
that day it has arrived.
The European Union must engage more with African countries, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said in her annual policy speech to the European Parliament on Wednesday.
Or think about the Sahel region, one of the poorest, yet fastest growing demographically. The succession of military coups will make the region more unstable for years ahead. Russia is both influencing and benefiting from the crisis, and the region has become fertile ground to the rise of terrorism. This is of direct concern for Europe, for our security and our prosperity. So we need to show the same unity of purpose towards Africa as we have shown towards Ukraine.
oh really? So it's only the Russians that benefited. Let me show you guys something. This region is regarded as the Sahel region. And what do all these regions have in common? They are all English and French speaking countries, which means they are former English and French colonies. What do the French and English have in common? Oh yes, they are part of the European Union. Yeah, of course, now the British left, but you get the gist. Of course, let us blame the Russians. They are the ones that they're the only ones that benefited from Africa. It's not like the West. They've been the good guys that have done everything right. What they've done is to help Africa, right? I mean, listen to this.
Not only interested in extracting resources. We want to partner with you to create local value chains, to create good jobs here in Africa. We want to share European technology with you. We want to invest in skills for local workers. This is crucial for the young people, because the stronger you are as suppliers, the more Europe will diversify supply chains towards Africa, and the more we both will de-risk our economies. It's a clear win-win.
I can bet you these leaders are just there, texting each other, asking themselves, who does this lady think she's talking to? Oh, so now you want to partner with us. Let me show you guys something. The African Union becomes a permanent member of the G20. Oh wow. The African Union became a full member of the G20 here on Saturday, September 9, 2023. Welcoming the African Union chairperson Azali Assoumani to the table of the G20 Prime Minister. You guys can read it for yourself. It's all about how African Union has been fully become a member of the G20 and how they are happy to have them on board. However, these are the countries that make up the G20. G20 was founded September 26, 1999. The G20 was founded in 1999 after the Asian financial crisis as a forum for the financial minister and central bank governors to discuss global economic and financial issues. So the G20 is all about coming together, different countries coming together to discuss global economic issues and how each country can benefit from it. So let's get this straight. It took them 22 years for the African Union to be a part of the G20, to be a permanent member. Up to that time, the African Union has been a permanent guest. But permanent guest means you don't get a say on the decision making, you are just an attendee. So it took them 22 years to recognize the African Union as a member of the G20. I know some of you are saying, yeah, that's good. At least Africa is getting a voice on the global stage, things are becoming good. Hold that thought. Let me show you something. You saw that. African leaders want to join the BRICS. Some of you are like, what? Hold that thought. So some of you are like, what is the BRICS? The BRICS is the summit, the group of countries coming together with Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. They are coming together to form another alliance. Now, they had a meeting in Johannesburg, and at least 30 of the 60 head of states that were invited were Africans. They're from Africa. This are some of the things that were discussed. The bloc will discuss the de-dollarization and ways to increase the use of local currencies in trade. You can read it for yourself, but this was part of the things that was discussed during the summit. This is where it gets interesting. This summit was held in Johannesburg on the 22nd of August 2023. The African Union became a permanent member of the G20 on September 9th, 2023. Coincidence, huh? Do whatever you want with that information. All I'm going to say is that, why do you think these people care so much about what's happening in Africa? Why do they care so much about who Africa wants to do business with? I mean, I thought Africa is dependent on the West, and without the West, Africa cannot survive. Is that not the narrative that's been painted to you guys? You guys keep donating your hard-earned money, to keep getting richer. Keep donating. Well, who is really rolling up and down now? Keep believing your lies. This is where I stand, and this is my message for the West, or for anyone that wants to do business with Africa going forward. Africa does not need aid. We need trade. And we need fair trade. So if you cannot bring this to the table, then stay away. Mind your business. We don't want to do business with you. If you're not going to come to the table with respect, with mutual respect, humility, and let's trade fairly. Let's have a mutual benefit trade. If we cannot do this, then stay away. You don't need to come. Let us do business with anyone that we want to do business with. End of story. The video for today, guys. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think about this compilation in the comment section below. Let's have a discussion. Also, follow me on all my socials. It's in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.